people that are already doing something. One of the things you want to realize is this. In fact, before I say it, let me just run through what you'll be learning during the course of this. So the second week, you'll be learning professional prompt engineering. So that one will be focusing on advanced prompting techniques and business application. Students you are going to master professional framework, including the RTF, including the CARE, including RISEN. You don't know them yet, don't worry, but you know them. Including the COST, we call it course, including the TAG, TREE, and the chain of thoughts, zero shots, few shots, self-reflection prompting, and all of that. So by the end of the week, you're going to master all of that. And we are not just teaching it as grammars. I won't be teaching it as grammars. We are teaching it like ABC in a way that you will understand. Because this class is not just for AI professionals alone. It's not for people that are already using AI alone. It's for people that are in other fields. Some of you are. Please mute your mic. I've been doing that. Why are you on muting? Please, who is that person? Please don't complain. All right, the person has been removed. Please, I will implore all of us, please let us be on our best behavior. This is a corporate environment, and these are training you won't just come by easily all around. Just because you have access to it this way does not mean it's still be abused, please. So the third week, we will be teaching AI automation. We'll be teaching AI automation. Don't worry, screen will be shared all through the classes. What someone's saying? I can see somebody is testing something on the group. Please, can we be honest with this? What do you mean by that, please? So, this third week, you'll be learning through to differentiate programs by introducing automation and workflow designs. You're going to be learning how to identify repetitive business processes. You'll be learning redesign workflows. You understand triggers, APIs, and the likes. So the fourth week, you'll be learning becoming an AI professional. At that time, you'll be learning becoming an AI professional. And this week prepares you to apply your skill professionally. You're going to learn AI consulting, solution design, proposal writing, pricing, freelancing, business development, ethical implementation, and portfolio creation. And that will be the week 4. So it's going to encompass everything. Okay, I think I understand what this person is saying by saying, please, can we be honest with this class? Because we are saying we are going to teach all of this free, right? Because it has been sponsored, don't worry. So it's free because it has been sponsored. So it's not that when it gets to middle, anybody is going to ask you to come and pay a certain amount of money. No. Once it is announced that it is free for you, it is free for you, please. So you are not being deceived to come around and get another story later that you have to pay some amount of money. No. For this class, so for another class, but for this class, please, that's it. So, but I will quickly say this. If you've not registered your course code, I think they've been posting it. It's important. It's important that you do so. It's important. If you've not registered your course code, go and do so. The person posting it because that is the code that you're going to use to generate your certificate at the end of the class, at the end of the whole program. And without it, you can't access your certificate, even if you are the best student. Without the code, that's the code you are going to type on it, and there won't be generated. There won't be allocation of code anymore as from tomorrow. So today, from this moment till tomorrow, please. It's important that you do the needful. It's important. So, before we go fully into the class, I will just take 1, 2, 3 questions because I know a lot of you have one things to say. So I'll give 1 or 2 people questions. You can raise up your hand if you want to talk, or unmute so that I can answer 1 or 2 questions before we dive into today's class properly. Okay. Let's have Jeremiah Kende, please. If you are not asked to unmute, if you unmute your mic, I will remove you again, and that will not be my fault. Thank you, Mr. Jeremiah. Please, you can go ahead.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, I have a very straight and direct question as regards registering of course code and the materials to get for this privileged class.
Yes.
And the first thing is regarding the registration of course code, I think I've messaged the
I can't hear you, please.
Hello, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I messaged the person in charge of the course code this morning,
Yes.
and I've not got any reply regarding that.
All
That
right.
is wrong.
Please,
That
as
is
you're
wrong.
speaking now, please try and message the person again. That might have been an oversight from them, from the
All right,
team.
sir.
You know,
All
there
right,
are much people in their DM.
Yes, I understand, sir.
That could have been oversights. I can assure you it will be attended to.
All right, sir. The second and the last question, sir. Are we going to be needing both our phone and our laptop for this class, or for those that have phone alone, they can still participate in the class very well?
Yes, for those that have phones alone, they can still participate in the class very well to the best of their capacity. But for people that want to pick a career in AI engineering, it is advisable to have laptop. Because at that point, you don't just want to stay as the average AI person. You want to go deeper. You want to do more research on some of the things we are going to hand over to you. So, but for an average user that's just, due to what you have access to now, that is your phone, of course, you can use your phone. In fact, you are going to be able to do a lot of things with your phone. You're going to be able to do a lot of things with your phone. But if you have laptop, it is good because you get more features with laptop. Is that clear, Mr. Jeremiah? Okay, following Abiola, please. Can we have you? Following Abiola, you were raising up your hand? Or is it a mistake? All right. So, the class is starting straight away. I told us to raise up our hand before now. Praise God. Chico, please.
Hello, Chico. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very well.
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening. My name is Chico Praise God. My question is for this course, are there some kind of deliverables or reports we are meant to create as they will be submitted at the end of the course?
Definitely, that one is compulsory. You're going to have assignments, you're going to have classwork. In fact, you're going to have course reps, and we are going to pick them today. So it's going to be groupings because there will be assignments, quizzes, practicals that will be needing to be done. So there will be. Yes.
Okay. So my second question is there a kind of chain of command, maybe?
Yes, there is. On the after this meeting tonight, you're going to, the people you can reach out to will be sent on the group.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Please, another person that we are calling, if I call you to speak, make sure you are not repeating the question that has been asked to save our time. Okay, Niolua, please.
Good evening, sorry.
Good
The
evening.
registration for the course code, I joined the group
Yes.
after they sent the link, so would someone resend it?
All right. As you are saying, in the team are listening, I believe they will do that. They will do that. And they will do that after the meeting tonight so that people can, those that are yet to, can do that.
Okay, thank you.
Is that all? All right. So I would say this before I forget. If you are here, if you're a developer, if you are a designer, if you are fully into tech, I will encourage you to take this class seriously. Not because others cannot take it seriously, but because you need to take it more seriously. Because the global system is driving at the point whereby workflow having speed up. Workflow having speed up. I run a job for someone recently. That normal job is a product design job. I develop as well, but that particular job is a product design job. The normal job in the days of analog, it took me like 2 weeks on Figma to get it done. But with AI, I get my design ready under 24 hours.
Wow.
So that means that's a 3 weeks job that you're supposed to do with 100,000 job you're supposed to do for like maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You just get it done under 24 hours just because you have the now. This is not just an average prompt level. We're talking about you do it, you use AI. You know, it sounds sweet when you say you use AI to prompt it. You know, people just think this is not just an average prompt level. So that's why I'm encouraging, if you are fully into tech, please take this very important. And if you are not, if you are in anything you're doing, you at this level, you don't want to do without AI. Let me just put it that way. Because the global economy is changing, and it has changed already. Okay, let's just take the last person, Mr. Timothy, so that we can begin the class. Timothy.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
My name is Adetayo Timothy. Please, I want to ask, is our class every day?
Our class cannot be. I think the class was announced to be, where are the organizers? Grace, are you with me? I think the class was announced to be 3 times in a week. I know of Saturday, I know of Thursday, and I know of one other day like that.
Okay.
Approximately 3 times in a week.
So, and the second question,
Grace,
I want to ask, like, how many hours per day are we going to have our class? Because, like me now, I'm at work, so I'm able to set aside time that I will be able to learn the class.
Yes. The class will be 2 hours per day. 2 hours. I put it at 1 hour 30 minutes before. Grace, you want to speak? Please tell me, what are the days?
Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturday. All right.
Yes,
please,
sir.
everybody should register that. It will also be announced on the group. I think that is enough. That's because there's a lot to cover, and one of the things Threshold don't want to do is to just teach you halfway, or just teach you anyhow and just fulfill the righteousness. If we are really saying we are teaching you something, it should be something you should be able to be practical with, and by the end of it, you have result to show for it. So that's why we decided to take it twice in a week. And it was 1 hour 30 minutes before, but we consider that there might be days that we might have to skip class due to some emergencies, so that we maybe be able to cover the scheme of work as at the right time so that it won't be too long. That's why. And for those that will do masterclass as well, so we might have to consider them as well. So I don't think we can continue taking questions. So people, please, Folakemi, please. We are not taking more questions after that. Folakemi. All right, I think she dropped already. All right, please. Once again, my name is Mr. Will. Good evening. Okay.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. So my question is that will this training be beneficial for medical students, like medicine students?
Yes, we have plenty of them here.
Okay,
In
sir.
fact, one of the trainers is a doctor, because I won't be the only one to train you. One of the trainers is a doctor who is fully into AI. So Dr. Sam will be with us during the course. He will be with us next week. And we also have a trainer who is a Google staff who will also be with us. So it's not just going to be me alone. So but I will practically be like the one holding your hand almost every time while they come.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. So we can proceed with the class right now.
Yes.
Once again, my name is Mr. Wura, and I'll be taking you on this ride. And I will seek for your cooperation. I'll seek for your cooperation. It's important. It's important. I'll be sharing screen tomorrow. I won't be sharing screen today. We're not supposed to have class tomorrow, but because it's going to be like the proper very first class. Today is going to be an introduction. But if you miss the introduction, you might not be able to understand what we are teaching tomorrow because it's a build-up. But if you miss one, you might not be able to relate with the next class. However, we're going to make videos available, so that you can access it. But if you miss the attendance as well, that's a big deal. So AI generally has come to take over the system. Now, I'm not saying it takes over your job. I said it takes over the system. To quickly respond to the medical question, one of the things you want to do as a medical student right now, that you are gaining the knowledge of AI, is to utilize it to know how to build tools and assistance. Medical fields is very sensitive, and I pity a lot of people that sometimes go to ChatGPT to treat themselves, to get recommendations. While ChatGPT is accurate, at the same time, you have to be careful because anything concerning your health, and that's why you will see that some drugs will not be announced. In fact, I think they just cancelled a certain drug. NAFDAC just announced that a certain drug has been banned recently. So you as a person, you don't want to put your whole life on the hand of AI. Because even at times, you will see that when a token is being generated, don't worry, you still understand what a token is. When a token is being generated and you put something to ChatGPT and they give you a response, there is a thing that will display at the end of it that ChatGPT can make a mistake so that you can cross it. How many of you see that a lot when you get now they are trying to remove their own neck. There's a way when somebody cause trouble, those of you that are Christians, there's a way when they went to report Jesus to Pilate, he washed his hands that I'm not there, I'm not whatever you guys done, I'm not there. That's what ChatGPT is telling you. That if you copy it verbatim and you do not edit it, you are on your own. So they are not liable. Because whatever ChatGPT gives to you is not depend on its own intelligence. It depends on your own intelligence. This is what an average AI users don't know. Whatever AI gives to you is not as powerful, as intelligent as AI can be. Whatever output it gives to you or whatever response it gives to you, it's not depending on with own knowledge. It's depending on your own intelligence. Because I can give AI a prompt and you also give AI a prompt. Trust me, the result I will get will be different from their own results.
Yes.
So that's the difference. So I'm going to give you this analogy. Imagine you are the CEO of a company with 1,000 employees tomorrow morning. So let's say you all know OpenAI now. OpenAI, the one that's on ChatGPT, they operate ChatGPT. So let's just say OpenAI releases an AI capable of performing 80% of office work at expert level. So what would you do as a CEO? Who wants to give a response first?
Can you come again
With
with the
1,000
question?
employees. Yes, I'm coming again already. Imagine yourself as the CEO of a company with 1,000 employees. And tomorrow morning, OpenAI just released a model that's capable of performing 80% of office work at an expert level. As a CEO, what would you do? Who wants to talk? You want to talk? Just raise up your hand. Okay, Calvin. Calvin, we are with you. Israel.
Okay. I'll cut job.
You will do what?
I'll cut job. I'll do a cut job.
You will cut job. You will cut down the staff.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I agree with you. Partially.
So I'm back. It's Calvin. I'm back.
All right.
I will train my employees on how to use the AI.
Brilliant. You train the employees AI, all the 1,000.
Yeah, because AI is a tool that.
So after
Yes.
training them, what will happen? All the 1,000 will still be using the AI to work.
No, we will try to scale up the numbers that will be using AI, because AI is a tool that it's a tool that help people to work, not to cut their work.
All right. I agree with your point, but I'm coming back. Okay, let me have one more person. Can we have Sam? Sam.
Okay, yeah, thank you. I will choose my most efficient staff and train them on how to use AI to get the best out of their
Brilliant. Somebody please give a clapping emoji for Sam. Give it. Sam is busting my head. I'm looking for those that will be cost reps already. I'm putting my eye on the ground. All right. Oh, you people are not waking up. Okay, let's have a lady. Princess. Oguchi Princess. Oguchi Princess, you want to say something? Oh, she's not there. All right, let me my time. So, add your responses. I will ask another question that follow that. Now, the question is, who is now more valuable to that company? Is it the employee who fears AI or the employee who understands how to build value with AI?
The employee who understands on how to use AI.
Thank you. Is that Calvin?
Yes.
Thank you. The employee who know how to use AI, the one who is quick to learn, who has knowledge. Calvin, you are from which country?
From Kenya.
Ghana.
Kenya.
Kenya.
All right. Kenya. All right. Thank you. All right. The employee who positioned themselves early. Because one of the things you want to do for yourself in this century is positioning. when you are quick to position yourself to a knowledge, do you realize that most of the errors that has come and passed in the system of the world are the people that enjoy it most are the people that are quick to position to it. How many of you has engaged yourself in this Ponzi scheme that people used to do some years ago? There's a Ponzi scheme some people do. So the people that engage in it first, they will benefit the money. So they will now invite you to come and put your own money. So when you put your own money, maybe a week after you put your money, that's when the scheme will close down. It will not look as if you have bad luck. But it's not actually bad luck. It's because you didn't position yourself in time. So that's how it works. So there's a way positioning works. When Bitcoin came around 2009, when Bitcoin came, it was free mining. For those of you that are aware about it then. But many people thought it was a scam. It came as a coin then. Many people didn't position for it. Few years later, nobody knew Bitcoin was going to become something like that. From it, gradually, era by era like that. I wouldn't want to be mentioned different scheme. I know some, but I won't mention because since it's not in everywhere. We have like 5 countries together on this meeting right now. So it might not be a general time. So I'm saying that if you don't position, you just realize that the world has left you behind. I hope there's nobody from Ethiopia here. Because I think Ethiopia is in 2016. Am I correct? Or 2019. Am I correct?
Yes, right. You are.
So that I won't be speaking ahead of time for them. So, what we are doing right now is training you to compete. We are not training you to compete with AI. I personally am not training you to compete with AI. Rather, we are training you to become the person who shows how to use AI to solve problems, to create opportunities, and to lead innovation. So there are a lot of misconceptions around AI. Please, who is that person that's still unmute her mic, please? I don't want interruption. Artificial intelligence is the science of building machines that perform tasks requiring human intelligence. Can you pick that? Can you pick that? Artificial intelligence is the science of building machines that perform tasks requiring human intelligence. So AI is not garbage in, garbage out. No matter how well you can garbage. So irrespective of how well you can garbage, it is how intelligent. I tell you, when you are able to put a work on ChatGPT or your Cloud or Gemini or any of your AI, how many of you have seen all these AI tools, AI videos on your digital platform, your TikTok, your YouTube? You've seen AI. Some of you don't even watch normal movie again. It is AI videos because it's very entertaining. Do you know that the only reason why people are able to generate those kind of things is not because of the intelligence of the AI model they use, but their own intelligence? Have you noticed that most of the stories they are generating, they are part of normal Nollywood stories? Some of them.
Yeah.
The feed of Africans. You know, and many of you will enjoy it. Do you think it is AI that is thinking of Nollywood movie? It is like people's intelligence, what they've seen, what they want to enjoy. People will still bring their own culture. So it is the intelligence of the person that is imputing the data into the AI that will determine the result it's going to get. As a matter of fact, if your work is too brilliant now, for people that are in content writing, AI will flag it as AI written work. If you don't know, for people that are in research, people now deliberately make mistakes in their write-ups so that they can be presenting it as original work. AI flags jobs that are not even their own. That is for you to know that the capacity of AI is limitless. At the same time, it is limited, depending on who is handling it, depending on the information you are supplying it, depending on the positioning of the AI. So two of us can be together. You might want to solve the same problem using the same tool, but trust me, if myself and you, we are sitting on a system and we are to derive a result, we are not going to get the same results, and we are going to have access to the same tool. So if we are both in a company, trust me, the company will rather retain me than retain you. Because the thing I will deliver within few seconds with the system is not the same thing you can deliver within the period. So when we're talking of artificial intelligence, you must understand that it's a science that builds machines that perform tasks which is not independent of human. It requires human intelligence. So these tasks include understanding language, recognizing images, making decisions, learning from experience, predicting outcomes, generating creative content, and also solving complex problems. So AI is an umbrella field that contains many disciplines. AI is an umbrella field that contains many disciplines. Can everybody hear me, please? Just show an emoji. All right, thank you. So I'll proceed by telling you that artificial intelligence is a very broad discipline. Within AI alone, we have ML. It is called machine learning. You may want to write that down, but don't worry, the slides for this will be sent across to you. So within AI, you have the ML, that is machine learning. That is where systems learn patterns. They learn patterns from data instead of relying solely on a fixed rules. So within machine learning, there is also deep learning. You can put it as DL. So which uses neural networks inspired by the human brain to solve more complex problems. And also, thirdly, we also have generative AI, which is a branch that creates new contents, such as your tests, your images, your music, your videos, and your softwares. I gave you an example the other time that I used AI to build, I used Figma AI to complete a design within overnight. The job of 500K that's supposed to cost me like 2-3 weeks to do. Do it. People do it a lot. And it's not as if they're going to do it that there is still issues, there will be issues, maybe one place is locked. You can even develop websites, write code from beginning to the end. And they won't. It's not but it's not for an average. That level of operation is not for an average user. That's where you come to the level of engineering. That is why we are doing this course. This course is to shift you from an average to engineering. Don't worry, keep your question till I'm rounding up so that you can ask your questions together. So we have the generative AI, which is a branch that creates new content and all of that. Images, music, videos, and software. So the LLM are a specific type of generative AI. What is LLM? Anybody? I've mentioned it briefly. Anybody LLM? Some of you are quickly rushing to chat.
Large language models.
Yes, large language models.
Large language models.
Yes, thank you. The LLM are a specific type of generative AI that trained on enormous amount of tests to understand and generate human language. I'll come again. I don't want to rush you too much because we are teaching this as ABC. And please, I want to tell you here, if you are already past this level, the level of the beginning that we are teaching, please don't rush others because we are not all at the same level. So while we are considering you that have a knowledge, we also have to consider people that are just starting out so that we'll be able to meet everybody at their level. Do you get it? So now I'll come again on that. I said large language models are a specific type of generative AI trained on enormous amount of tests to understand and generate human language. That is why they were trained specifically. They were trained specifically to understand human language. So that is why you can put a thing and Gemini will process it. Have you realized that for those of you that use AI a lot to generate images and videos, do you know that the AIs that generate images, if you put a written word there by mistake, it will convert it to image and generate image to you? There was a day I was using Gemini. That was last year. I told Gemini to generate a certain image. I described everything. So it generated the image. I was using free version. So it generated the image, but I didn't like it. I was angry. And I angrily typed to it, what is this nonsense now? That's how he generated another image. Writing, what is this nonsense, and showing me nonsense on the image. I got angry. I said, look at this rubbish. I'm telling you, you did nonsense. You are generating another image, writing me nonsense on it. So that is to tell you that that particular AI has been designed. Whatever you say is going to come out as an image. That's how it has been trained. It's a model. It's not an AI itself. It's a model of AI. So it was trained specifically. Now, it's important to understand all of these matters. AI practitioners choose the right approach for the right problem, rather than assuming that every challenge requires a chatbot. I'm saying this, every AI has what it is meant for. It will be a disaster when you take the work of Gemini to ChatGPT, or you take the work of ChatGPT to Claude, or you take the work of Claude to 11 Elements, or you take it to Perplexity, or you take the work of Perplexity to, it will be disaster. It will do it. Some will do it, but you will not do it at the best. The best. Some AI's models are meant for research. They are perfect at it. Some are meant for deep thinking. They're good at it. If you don't know, you just think you are also using AI. You just do some things. When you now see another thing that the same thing, you see that another person do it, and the person will tell you, I use AI too. You'll be shocked that, why? What are you saying? What are you saying? On the internet today, you see a lot of stuff. You see a lot of people using generative AI to design graphics. And you see some graphics. I've seen some graphics before that somebody shared with me that I should please help him advertise his company. And when I saw the graphics, I sent a question mark to him. Automatically, he knew that what I sent the question marks was that I was trying to tell him, are you playing? And you think somebody like me will put this kind of graphics on my status? Is it a joke? Because the quality of the design is too low. Just because people are generating, you just put a prompt on AI to do anything to represent your company. If you know that you are not so solid with AI yet, please pay for a graphic designer to do something for you. If you are at the intermediate or professional level of AI, that is when you can do those things excellently. Excellently. If you know you don't have what it takes yet, don't be stingy on your business. Don't give your business a bad PR. Pay a designer to do for you. Just prompts AI to get some certain results. In the long run, it gives them a wrong visibility. As sweet as visibility is, it can also destroy if you are visible with the wrong intention, with the wrong image in people's minds. So you don't want to do that hot. So I proceed. I'll give you this illustration again. Imagine a hospital. The hospital is an artificial intelligence. Now, we are still talking about sections in AI. Now, there is an hospital. Now, the hospital have different places. Now, the hospital we are talking here is now AI, artificial intelligence. Now, the department inside the hospital are machine learning. They are computer vision, robotics, natural language processing, and generative AI. Are you understanding me? I'm using the hospital as an example for you to know that the different departments, that the AI itself is like an institution. So there are departments. So under it, you have the machine learning, you have computer vision, you have robotics, you have natural language, you have processing, and you have generative AI. See, don't let anybody whine you. Don't let anybody whine you. AI is very vast. It's very vast. So by the time you go on, that's when you will now begin to see where you want to major, where you want to give your strength. And average, most people, the best of person that has used AI very well has not even used up to 30-40% of what AI can do. AI is as much powerful as the person that is using it. So for you to get the best of AI, you yourself have to be on the best of your own intelligence to be able to derive something out from AI. And that is why we are taking this moment to appreciate everyone that has put this together again tonight. So, within the generative AI department, I've given you like 5 or 6 departments. I told you there's machine learning, there's computer vision, there's robotics, there's natural language processing, and there's generative AI. So within the generative AI department, large language models are one team of specialists. The LLM we mentioned the other time. Do you remember the LLM? Do you remember? I don't want this class to be boring. I will give some of you
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
People that are replying me, don't worry. Fried rice is getting ready for you. We are cooking fried rice. We eat fried rice on this meeting. Please don't go and eat food in your dream. Oh. I'm joking, no. I'm not going to do inside your dream. Oh. So, within the generative AI department, there's large language models, LLM. It is one team of specialists. Now, you see ChatGPT, your popular ChatGPT, is not AI itself. It is one product that is built on an LLM. I don't want you to confuse these things. You see that ChatGPT itself is not an AI. It is just one product built on an LLM, large language models. Please, don't distract me with questions yet. Put your questions down. You can ask it after the class. And be attentive so that you won't be repeating what we've taught in the class. We are at introduction level. We are introducing you to the systems. Somebody asked which part of AI are we learning. You've not even picked a part. We are at introduction. We are teaching you the departments now. So that's when you will now know where to major. Don't let us jump ahead of ourselves. So, I said, I'll come again. I said, I used ChatGPT as an example. I said, ChatGPT is not AI itself. It is one product that was built on an LLM. It was a product that was built on a large language models. So that distinction matters because professionals think in systems, not in product. So you see that when I begin this class, I didn't just say, I will be teaching you ChatGPT, we'll be teaching you Claude, be teaching you Gemini. Do you know how many AI tools we have? You don't want to know. Many of you are only familiar to like maybe 10. In fact, let's do a quick test. Anybody, without going to Google, or don't go to Google, don't go to ChatGPT. Offhand, anybody here that can tell me 5 AI tools that you know? Anybody? Alexander the
Cloud.
Great.
Thank you very much. We have Cloud. We have Gemini.
It's Cloud. It's Cloud, not Cloud.
Okay, Cloud. Gemini.
Yes. Gemini. ChatGPT. Suno. That's 4.
Meta AI.
Okay. Let's take it partially. 5.
Okay. Let me
Do you see it's even difficult to mention things? You see it's even difficult to mention things, right? Okay, let me see among the people that raise up their hand. Mr. Sam, oh yeah, let's have your own.
We have Notebook AI. We have
Wait
Claude.
first. Are you sure you have not gone to Google, Mr. Sam?
No. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. I'm just reeling it out of my head.
All right, give it to me fresh.
Notebook
Fresh
AI,
Grok AI.
Fireflies,
1, 2,
Claude.
3.
That's all I know for now.
Okay. You guys can see it's even difficult to mention 10 at a stretch. And we have more than 20, more than 30 tools. Okay, let's call somebody. Who is Dolaps? Dolaps, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Please give us your tools.
Okay, we have ChatGPT, we have Agent, we have VEO. Can you hear me, please?
Yeah,
Am I audible? Okay, we have ChatGPT, Agent, Midjourney,
3,
Gemini,
yes. 4,
VEO.
5.
VEO.
Yes, 5.
All right.
You are supposed to mention 10. Are you giving up?
10. Okay, I thought you said
Yes.
5.
No, I said 10 at a stretch.
Okay. All right. We have Full Art.
6.
What other one do I know? 11 Labs.
Yeah, 11 Labs, yes.
Then we have Canva. Yes, Canva.
Yes, 8.
We have Claude.
Please clap for her. She has tried. She's the one that mentioned 8 at a stretch. She has tried. Clap for her. Don't worry, Dolaps. Is your full name Dolapo? You short it to Dolaps, right?
No, that's not actually my name. That's just my other name.
Oh, please, what's your name? What do you want us to call you?
Okay, Gloria.
Gloria. All right, Gloria, don't worry. You've just won yourself chicken lap. Somebody clap for her. Celebrate Gloria. Celebrate Grace. You have just won yourself chicken lap tonight. Don't worry, it will be sent to you across your vendor on WhatsApp. You know there's a chicken lap on WhatsApp emoji. All right. Can we proceed? Don't worry. You guys are plenty that want to speak, but don't worry, we are coming. Because of our time, let me rush. We still have time to gist, but we need to rush now. So, they have given us some few, you can bring down your hand too, so that I will not think you want to say something in the course of the lecture, so I will have to call you. Don't worry, we'll still have time to communicate. I'm watching those people that are responding. I'm sending chicken to some people tonight. You eat chicken very well. So, as I was saying, who is that unmuting their mic? AI evolved from research laboratories to everyday business tools. AI evolved from research laboratories to everyday business tools. Because forms of AI were expensive. At some points, they were difficult to access and very limited to specialists. Do you know AI has been in existence? Who can tell me when AI came to life? Who can tell me when AI came to life? Anybody? I thought we have researchers here. Are you telling me there are no researchers in this class?
1945.
Thank you. So now, relate that to when AI starts extending to Africa. Because I know that most people that dominate this class today, we are Africans. We have Nigerians here, we have Kenya, we have Ghana, we have some people from which other people that were testing me the other day? Is it Mozambique or so? So I know most people here are African. Only few people are outside the shores of Africa, and they are even African outside. I think I only know 2 people here that are blacks that are in America, but they are still blacks. So I'm saying this to let you know, Now, based on your own experience, when do you think that AI starts coming, Africa start coming up on this AI thing?
During 2010, sir. During 2010, early 2010.
Early 2010. Even some people, you'll be shocked that some people still don't know how to use AI as at 2 years ago. I mean, the bare minimum of part of AI. So that is for you to know that AI has been limited for a long time. So because the forms of it were expensive and difficult to access at that point, and they are so limited to specialists. So it was generative AI that changed that structure by making advanced capabilities available to anyone with an internet connection. So when we are talking of generative AI, you should know that those are the structure that is now available for the basic people. That is when it's now made available on internet. So AI changed that situation by developing advanced capabilities and making it available to anyone that has access to internet. So organizations are not adopting AI because it is fashionable now. They are adopting it because it improves productivity, it accelerates decision making, it reduces repetitive work, and enables employers to focus on higher value activities. If you are a CEO here, if you are a startup owner, you have brands or you have business, either small scale or large scale, one of the things you want to do for yourself is to bury yourself in the knowledge of AI. Trust me, in a few years' time, I mean, very close, very close. A lot of the jobs you still feel that you're still feeling big over, you'll be taken over. It's not that it's going to be taken over by AI, but it's going to be taken over by someone that can use AI. So if someone that can use AI is in a place, instead of them hiring 10 people, just one person will take the role of 10 people. And that is why you want to equip yourself with the right knowledge. So before you realize it, you're already outdating. You're already outdating. Because even the job, you still believe that, oh, this is the best of time. I'm a boss. Oh, I'm a badass designer. I'm a badass this. As you are doing a badass designer in one corner, another person is doing a badass AI developer, badass AI. Do you know that the developers in few years back now, I know they will be very jealous of us, those that has died already. I saw a video showing a guy that was mimicking a developer in heaven in the early 2010s. Now seeing some of us that are developers in this generation, as the way the guy was shaking head, that you people, you don't know what you are doing. They suffered because at that point, when you want to develop a website or you want to build a mobile app, do you know the stress it takes? You can be writing your code if you are a front end or a back end, or even if you are a full stack, you can be writing your code and just one mistake. Make just one mistake. You have to trace it, look for where you mistype one particular code. It can disrupt everything. But AI has bridged the gap in these things. And that is why you don't want to slack. You don't want to slack. Students now rely on AI. But the smart ones rely on the intelligence of AI. Because they are two different things. Do you know recently one of the senators in the Senate power in Congress in Canada, when he was reciting the speech, he mistakenly read the response of ChatGPT with his speech, and he was even reading it with pride, because he was reading it. I saw the video where he was saying, "Madam Speaker, so," and he read it to the place that he said, "Yeah, this is better refined now. You can deliver this now in the refined version instead of you just saying so." And the congregants were just laughing, which is normal. So it shows that man has not perused his job before bringing it, and it shows that he even have a weak executive assistants or PA or whoever is around him. Because your paper is supposed to be, you are supposed to put at least small of your own intelligence. Small. And there's a way you even prompt ChatGPT that it will not put its own response at that in your prompt. That's another level. of prompt engineering. And that is why you are going to be different in the next couple of weeks. You are going to be different from an average person outside there, because the way you will approach it will be unique. The same thing another person is putting on his phone, that they give result that before some people, before they get one good result, they will even exhaust their free version of ChatGPT, because they will correct it. But someone that understands prompt engineering, just once, everything has put it there, because already you have positioned your ChatGPT as a certain figure. It's a certain figure. I don't want to jump. Don't let me rush you. So now, marketing teams use AI to accelerate campaign creation. HR teams, they use AI to screen applications and draft communications. Lawyers now use AI to summarize contracts. Educators generate lesson plans and assessments with AI. Healthcare professionals summarize clinical notes. Entrepreneurs use AI for research, customer engagement, and product development. Now, I'll give you this case study. A university received 3,000 admission inquiries every month. Each inquiry requires a response containing application requirements, tuition information, deadlines, and program options. Staff members spend several hours each day replying to similar questions. Now, I will ask you, identify the underlying problem before suggesting any technology. What is the underlying problem in that scenario that I painted up? Anybody? You don't understand? Okay, yes. Thank you. Somebody wants to speak. Noella, you want to speak? Let's have you. Noella? Okay, Benjamin.
Okay, I think it should be repeated questions.
Repetition, I think it's repetition.
Repetition, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. That is the problem. The problem there is repetitive information. Repetitive information delivery rather than slow staff performance. The problem is not really slow staff performance, but repetitive information. So AI engines solve problems. They do not start with tools. I'll come again. AI engineers, they solve problems. They do not start with tools. They start with understanding the problem. So one of the things you want to learn before you finish this course, I want to boast around that you are an AI engineer. There was someone like that I trained. He didn't even finish the course. They already go and start an academy for AI training. I was just laughing. They will bring a problem that is beyond your capacity. You will run to me, I will no answer. Some of you, you cannot wait to brag. You cannot wait to show your knowledge. You cannot wait to show them that it's plenty. You cannot wait to prove your point. It's a very fantastic thing. But before you get to that level, you must be loaded. Don't go and brag, go. Don't go and brag, go. If you are not loaded and you are bragging, okay. It's like your case would be like somebody that if his friend is spending his profit from his business, but he too want to compete with that friend, he's now spending his own capital. That is how your case is going to be. Before you brag, please make sure you are loaded. So as an AI engineer, you solve problems and you do not start with the tools. You don't start with just, I'm a boss on Claude. By the way, after this engineering course, I'll be taking special masterclass for Claude. That one is for developers. That one is for developers. If you are not a developer, you don't need to be in that class because the language you will be speaking, it is pro to pro. You may not understand. So, but those that are in that category are already listening. You see some people are laughing now. So that you not be like they are doing magic in your eyes. But this one is for you. But you see that advanced one is for people that are mobile developers, web developers, you know, it's for them. But don't worry, I hope I will have the time to take it. So, but for those that want to start too, of course, you know, but that's not where I'm going. So as an engineer, you do not start with tools. You start with understanding the problem first. So if you are contracting me for a certain job, one of the things, I will not be quick to tell you, we can do it, ChatGPT, Claude, no. I will first need to understand the problem very well, because when I understand the problem very well, I will now know how to position my AI. Because I shift the position, the office of my AI almost every time. My AI can be a director today, tomorrow it can be a doctor, tomorrow it can be an engineer in a top company in US. My AI can, in fact, my AI know me. Most of the models, the tools that I use, one is the Babe. I call one Babe. Some people here already know, they will be laughing like that. They know I call one Babe. I call one Dr. Tunji. I call one Barrister Fumi. Because the work they are doing is different and they have to represent that profession. And one of the best way you can get results, now I'm giving you secrets. I'm not supposed to have gone to that level. That is like in 3rd or 4th class. I'm jumping. One of the things you want to do is position your AI. If I want to write a code for ChatGPT, if I want him to give me a quality code, I'm going to tell him now, you are the best developer. You are the best developer that has worked with top engineers in Harvard University. You are going to write a code that critically analyzes the engine of, you see the way I'm describing it, I've already reset the brain of the AI to become a developer in Harvard. So the output is going to give to me is not the same thing that is going to give to somebody that just says, give me a code, I want to build a website or something. Give me a code that says so. No, you've not described the capacity at which that AI should function. So I've given the AI a context. You are going to be thinking. So if you are thinking, if you are going to give me anything, you are going to give me as a boss, not as a learner. So there's a way your AI will give you work as a learner. That's why we put it at the beginning. There's a day I work on Claude to the extent that the Claude was getting tired because I have to correct him. I'm a developer. Without you, I'm a developer myself. So you cannot come here and whine me. So I told Claude that this thing you gave me is wrong. He was arguing with me that it's not wrong. This is the top of the top. I said, okay, I now broke the work down. Now look at it. Look at it this way. Have you think about it? Do you consider the user that would think in a way like this? Then Claude now said, oh, he's sorry. He did not think in that manner. So if I'm just an average person, I would just take everything he gave me. I'll go and paste it, spam, and finish the work and submit it to the owner. And that deficiency will be there, but he won't be able to handle it because it's AI. AI is not perfect. AI is not perfect. So, as a professional, you want to listen to the problem first before you now verify the result. So, let me continue a little more before I give space for some questions. So, ChatGPT, all your tools, ChatGPT, everything. ChatGPT itself is for structured reasoning. I'm giving you a short analysis on some tools that you are familiar with. We are going to go deeper You see, before this class ends, you are going to have the tools that will generate videos for you. You can build your own AI tools. You can build your own AI assistants. And for those of you that are into entertainment content creation, you can build your own AI videos, niche, storyline. You can be, for those of you that want voiceover, you can build your own voiceover. For those of you that are in research, you can build your own AI assistants. All of these things you'll be able to, but please be patient and ensure that you are following strictly. So ChatGPT itself is for structured reasoning. It's for structured reasoning. So ChatGPT position itself the way you position it. It's going to operate the way you want it to operate. If you want ChatGPT to operate as a husband, now, do you know that husband is in different categories? You might want to be a Kenyan husband. You might want to be a Nigerian husband. You want to be an American husband. You want to be a Canadian husband. You know, there is a way environment influences everybody. There's a way people believe that an African ladies behave, that there's a way people believe that Westerner ladies behaves. So now, you want to get something in the arrangement of family settings. You now put it on ChatGPT. It is your job to tell ChatGPT that, okay, ChatGPT, you want to give a counsel as a husband. Now, it is your job to now tell the ChatGPT what kind of husband, what perspective of husband is he speaking from. You have to put it. Now, you still have to put it that, is he an abusive husband that is just normal once in a while when he eats rice, jollof rice and chicken, or a responsible husband that is always calm, or an over-responsible one that is dull and that is always saying yes to everything. No, you have to put description for the ChatGPT so that we know where it's reasoning from. But if you don't, that is called contextualization. If you don't put it in context, you just realize that everything is just going straight. Everything is just going straight. No shape. They will just give you a casual response. And for you as an average person, you're already satisfied with it. That's why if you are my student, if you be in any of my class, maybe the social media management class I take in some places, or EA class I took in some places, if you've been in any of my class and you gave me a project, maybe a design, you do it on any AI and you send it to me, and it's substandard, I'll just look at you and I'll shake it. I will not talk. I'll just say, I'll just send emoji tick that's good to go. Whenever you say, give me a job and I didn't talk, I didn't make correction, or I didn't say, oh, this is a beautiful job, this is a nice job, you already know that your case is beyond me giving comment. I will just approve that. Don't worry, you are doing well. So, ChatGPT is for structured reasoning. Claude is for long-form analysis. Gemini is for multimodal task and integration with the Google ecosystem. Then Perplexity is for research and cited sources. So rather than comparing brands, what you are going to be doing as an AI engineer, as a beginner in AI engineering, is compare capabilities. Before you use any tools, what you compare is not the brand, but capabilities. You have to think like consultants that is selecting the right tool for a client's need. You think like a consultant that is selecting the tools for a client's need. Are we together? Or am I going too fast?